This is one of the last things I can do for my son, Chase. I believe that every human has goodness inside. One of the traits my son possessed was compassion, and as a mother I instilled that in him, along with honesty and respect. As human beings, we all understand what fear and confusion feels like. Whatever happened the night that my son was taken from me and his family, I am trying to understand and have compassion. The same compassion that my son had. All I ask is for the truth to come out, so that we can heal as a family and put this to rest, and hopefully help that person heal as well. Chase, I will miss your sweet smile. You saved my life because as a young teenager, he was absolutely beautiful. I will miss your sweet smile, Chase, and your silly laugh. It was contagious. Your playfulness and your position in our family as a big brother. Your sister is hurting terribly, both sisters. She has your dog and is bringing her some joy, and we will take care of her. All I ask is for compassion and the goodness of human being to come out and help us this fight. Thank you. I just want everyone to know what a great and amazing person that Chase was, and everything that he's done for me and my family. And I just pray that he's in a better place. But just for the closure, I just pray that we get that closure for our family. And for us to enjoy the holidays and remembering what a great person he was and everything that we can learn to better ourselves in the future.
The reason we asked for the family to be here today is because we believe so far, based on our investigation, that there is somebody or persons out there on the fence right now that has information that can help us in this case. So many times in law enforcement and in the media and in today's society, we become somewhat cynical and think that Chase was doing something wrong in the wrong place at the wrong time. And so far in this investigation, there is nothing indicating that. Chase was someone's brother, son, friend. And if there is somebody or some people out there right now that are sitting on the fence who are either too scared to come forward or not quite sure what to do, we're hoping by seeing this side, Chase Covington, that will change their mind and they will come forward. And they will give the information to us, the Commerce City Police Department, so we can then provide information to this family. So, if we have any questions, go ahead and...
Can we talk about leaving the wedding in front of the car?
Sure. What we know so far is that he was at the wedding. He did leave in a vehicle. At that time, there was a verbal altercation, nothing major. He decided, for whatever reason, to get out of the vehicle and then walk home, we believe. There is nothing at this point in time in the investigation that leads us to believe that that was no more than just a verbal altercation and that he chose to get out on his own free will, and it is not connected with him lying in the roadway on Highway 85. It is a good answer for us on how he ended up there, but it does not have anything to do with, that we can tell right now, with him being deceased and unharmed.
What about this yellow Nissan Xterra? How's that?
We had a tip come in. The person indicated that that yellow Nissan Xterra was in the area, that it was a little suspicious to them. What that means exactly, we don't know. We need to follow up on that. But they felt that it was a good lead for us to follow up on, so we're releasing that information.
Is there a license plate number or anything other than just yellow?
No.
Is there some damage to it?
No, not that we know of. And that's why we're hoping by getting this out to the public, someone else who may have recall seeing that vehicle, or the persons or persons in that vehicle will say, hey, that was us, and call in, and then we can speak with them.
When working that out, how far away was this walk? How far was the walk?
Quite a distance.
Miles?
72nd Highway 2, and then I'm not exact location where he lives in Denver, but yeah, it would have been quite a distance to walk.
So you said blunt force trauma to the head.
Correct.
Right? Was it, he was hit by a car. Didn't he have some substantial injuries to the rest of his body? Did he?
Well, he did not, but it is not unreasonable to think that possibly he was struck by a vehicle in the head area and didn't receive injuries anywhere else. But, like I said earlier, is that we right now don't have enough answers to say either way. That is a scenario that we need to look into. There are other scenarios that we need to look into and keep that door open. We just don't know right now. And we're hoping somebody will help us put the pieces of the puzzle together.
The other scenario being assault?
Could be, but we don't have enough information. You know, the reality of this case is it's frustrating for the investigators on it, is because there isn't a lot of information. And how he received his injuries, we just can't say for sure right now. So we need to look at every angle that we possibly can. Leave every door open until we can close them and come to a conclusion.
Can you talk about where that was it in the intersection? Can you just talk about where exactly he was on the road?
You know where
Like the
I-270 is? You overpass I-270, Highway 85 goes underneath it. He was just north of that exit, in between the off-ramp of I-270 and about 59th Avenue, 60th Avenue, just south of the Walmart.
In the middle of the road?
Correct.
And he'd been seen walking down the middle of the road just prior to somebody seeing him lying.
Correct.
What was the
Do you think
sign of
alcohol played a role in this?
That is something we don't, we're looking into. We just don't have the information to say either way right now.
Yes, oftentimes when you find somebody laying in the middle of a road and you're seen walking down the road just prior to that, usually say, hit by a car and the car took off, you know. Why in this case can we not say it was a hit and run? Were there no car parts at the scene?
There wasn't
there
enough
nothing-
physical evidence at the scene for us to say for sure, and we do not want to assume anything in this investigation. It's about proof, it's about putting the pieces together, and right now, you know, that's an area we're going down just based on what you spoke about. But until we're able to say for sure, we don't want to rule anything out.
So there weren't any pieces of car, there wasn't glass, there wasn't a fender, there wasn't anything like that, skid marks,
There wasn't
anything?
enough on scene to
Anything?
prove that it was hit and run. I can't comment on that.
And no other injuries on his body?
No.
Nothing, no bruises?
He had some fractures to his left fingers, and that was it.
And the time difference between somebody seeing him in the middle of the road and then his body being reported?
About 15, 20 minutes to take her give a few. I'll take two more, and then we'll kind of wrap it up.
Does that include, and you may have touched on, forgive me if I missed it, but possibility of an accidental fall? Is it another possibility scenario?
We can't rule that out, but at this time, based on the information that we obtained from the autopsy, I would say that's a slim chance that his injuries were caused by an accidental fall. Is this a possibility it's an accident? Yeah. The only way to talk about this is for someone to come forward and say.